Alrighty, guys, just checking my mic. Give me a second. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Gaming Update Show, where I give you guys all the games, updates, news, and much, much more. Today, guys, today we're gonna be playing some Marvel Rivals. As I'm just kind of just gonna be relaxing, playing the game today. No competitive gameplay today. Um, and stuff. Um, but yeah, so today we're going to talk about some stuff. Most of you guys can see based on the title of the Game Awards that just happened today. Um, let's just start with this of saying it for me as a gamer, it was a 50-50. Some of it was really good, like very excited for 2026. A couple of them that I noticed are for 2027. So, I'm going to be excited for that when next year comes around and they reveal more. Very excited for that. Personally, knowing that we barely got crap of news when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, I kind of already knew for a fact that it was never going to be at the Game Awards. Specifically also because of all the other big hitters that were announced at the Game Awards, like Tomb Raider, two freaking good big AAA titles of Tomb Raider games, one in next year to lean us over into 2027, and then that's when that one comes out in 2027. My guess is that if it's for the 2026 Tomb Raider game, it's just a remake um, of the original game. So that one I think is going to be, um, my guess is that there's going to be some kind of an announcement, like an actual big trailer to reveal the release dates sometime in the beginning of 2026, if it is coming out in the second half of 2026. I just hope that they don't pick the same date or around the dates, and I'm telling this about mainly almost every single game that will be coming out this year. I am really hoping and praying that people do not pick the date or around the date, like the date a couple days before or a couple days after of GTA 6. Because I know there's a lot of big console players who are going to be playing the crap out of that game. So, um, when it comes out, I'm kind of questioning about getting it because I have so many games that I'm pretty excited about, and some continuing games like Marvel Rivals, for example. Um, so for me, 2026 is a very big year for me. Um, like 2025 was kind of iffy. Um, some of it was good, some of it was not good. More of like with myself being stressed and all that stuff. I definitely know that 2026 is going to be better for myself as a happy person. Specifically, not just because of the games, but also specifically for everything in general. Like for example, there's a very high chance that I could get an OLED TV pretty soon. And so if that's the case, already 2026 is looking like a good year for me, specifically because of the OLED TV. Because one of my things that I've been wanting to do, because I do have a Power Ranger movie on 4K Ultra HD that I've been wanting to watch 100%. I know it's on Netflix, and I know that I personally have it on 4K right now, that I can technically watch both ways right now. But I personally kind of thought to myself that, um, you know, I'm gonna wait until the OLED TV to watch my 4K Ultra HD Power Ranger movie. Um, and so there's that. Um, there's other things too that I'm thinking about. Is uh, and then talking about as we're talking about Power Rangers for next year, uh, um, the people that made, or I think that they're the ones that made it, or they maybe just wrote the story of the show of Percy Jackson that recently came out with season two, that I have not watched yet, but I'll definitely do it soon, because I love the season one of Percy Jackson, show, for Disney Plus, um, and I feel like personally I definitely see the good combination of those people that made or wrote the story for Percy Jackson, and then the Disney era for Power Rangers. So the combination for that and the people that did really well with Percy Jackson season one, and now sounds like they're doing pretty well with season two so far, of just the first two episodes that came on Disney Plus. So that kind of shows right there that the combination, because if you guys were watching Power Rangers when I was younger, during like ABC Family, Jetix, um, and then towards the end it like swapped from Jetix because Jetix was not a thing anymore. They swapped the company to Nickelodeon, and stuff. So the rest of the Power Rangers were usually on Nickelodeon, um, uh, on cable, um, until pretty much until the Dino Fury Rangers came along, and then like I think season one of Dino Charge or Dino Fury was was on Nickelodeon, but that was like the final season because season two has was fully confirmed of being a Netflix exclusive. Um, but the reason why I'm excited about the Power Rangers, for the new for Disney Plus and stuff, specifically because it's a new reboot, it's a new story. It's a just new everything. Plus a new area that they're doing the show. Like they're not doing New Zealand anymore from the over the past 30 years that they've done Power Rangers for. It's literally in a total new spot. Um, a new universe of Power Rangers. And it's supposed to be more towards like young adults towards more older people. They're aiming for those kind of audience, and I cannot be more happy about this combination because, like I said, if you watch the ABC Family and Jetix when those were a thing, um, and sadly to say this, for people that might want to start getting into cable, just letting you guys know that Jetix and ABC Family are not a thing right now. It- let's just say it's up to Disney to bring those back. So uh, if they don't bring it back, then we'll never see them ever again. Um, even even though pretty much a lot of the people that are my age, or a little bit older than I am, that have watched cable, that experience ABC Family and Jetix, because those were the top two. ABC Family used to be the most best family friendly, uh, and pretty much what got me into watching Power Rangers from the beginning. Because my very first episode was the very first episode of Wild Force on ABC Family. So yeah, uh, it's pretty huge for me, and it's why I loved about ABC Family and Jetix. But even though that a lot of people wanted it, that grew up with Jetix and grew up with ABC Family, people were very confused why Disney got rid of it. Uh, because if you guys go on like a cable channel like YouTube TV, for example, and you guys go under, you know, where those used to be, like Jetix is now known as Disney XD. Uh, the main show you mainly will see on there is Big City Green. Like, I don't know, I don't really understand why they're doing this. Like, but we have physically have requested from YouTube TV themselves to see if they can like partner or like do some more like collaborations with Disney XD and Disney Channel to continue to bring more and more old school shows that we grew up with from Jetix and ABC Family, because right now uh, you guys don't want to believe this, because there are people don't know about this, that um, there's a lot of TV shows and movies that were from Disney XD and Disney Channel, that's or maybe not Disney Channel but definitely Disney XD, that there's nowhere to be found, like Jackie Chan Adventures. Most of you guys will know that right away when I said those words, because it's one of my favorite shows too. Aaron Stone um, was the very first big show on Disney XD. Um, Not so much the Chucky Chan Adventures though, but it was on there like a couple times that I noticed when I was growing up. But yeah, no. So yeah, so besides those two shows, there's a like I said, there's a bunch of movies and TV shows specifically through Disney XD that doesn't exist whatsoever. 100% does not exist on Disney Plus, and I'm very confused about that. Like they have like the biggest ones like Lilo and Stitch. Really? I'm sorry, guys. Usually when I tell people I'm streaming, they usually listen and actually not do anything to be annoying. So I do apologize about that. It's why I'm been trying to think about getting my own place to make it easier so I can be able to stream whenever I want and not have to worry about, you know, someone making a noise in the kitchen and stuff. But um but yeah, no. But yeah, no. Altogether, what I'm trying to say too is I'm definitely very excited for 2026. Sorry, I got distracted about cable for a second. Uh, it's mainly because like I said, 2026 specifically when it comes to Power Rangers, I'm very excited. Um, a lot of big things that are happening in 2026 is definitely going to help me kind of like slip away of understanding that there's a very high chance that we might not hear about Kingdom Hearts 4 for a while. And my personal hope is that by January or February, we hope to get like some kind of you know, PlayStation showcase, Xbox showcase. I don't care who's gonna reveal it out of all the systems out there. He needs to stop turning that shit on. Um, um, fuck it. Sorry. See, when I try to stream and I hear noise, I get distracted and then I forget what I was talking about. Okay, I just remember. Yeah, so with the combinations of yeah, no, I just lost it. I'm sorry, guys. That's why it's literally why like when I stream I need fucking quiet. Like like I can't deal with noise. But let's talk about something else, because yeah, little noise issue just a little second ago kind of fucked my train of thoughts. Um, but let's talk about the Game Awards, because that's the whole point of this video. Um, and yeah, so about the Game Awards, like I was saying earlier, 50-50. 50-50 for the Game Awards for myself. Um, because I already said this before on my stream that I'm not really as a big, because like there are some art styles that I'm okay with, and maybe give a try before I say, oh, I don't like it or oh, I don't want to play it. Um, because the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't usually like 100% always say like I don't like those games. I just don't play that kind of the way that they are wanting the game to play. So like for example, like Diablo 4, for example, or pretty much any of the Diablo games. Uh, like some kind of like gameplay like that. There's not really a lot of games I will play like that. Like Diablo games, yes, I'll definitely play because I love that franchise. But um um but I just 100% have kind of like, let's just say that I personally kind of gave, you know just never gave them other games a try. Not saying that they're bad games, it's just that I can't play like that. Like I like to be in the first person, or kind of like Marvel Rivals where like you're a third person and you're like right behind the character, not fully above it 24/7. Because again, not saying that the games suck, you know. There was some games that were like that got got a trophy today because of that. So, congrats to them about that. There is a big game that I am going to be planning on buying because it definitely not just got a lot of rewards, but it also got Game of the Year, and it's the Expedition 33. And I think I'm saying it wrong, but it's the something something 33. Um, and I've seen my friend play it, and I was like, yeah, no, game is gonna get a lot of rewards, and maybe even Game of the Year. There was a lot of other big hitters for Game of the Year, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. I played the demo for the that game. I'm very excited about getting it, and knowing that it was on the list of the Game Awards of the Game of the Year, I cannot wait to play that game either. Um, Plus, it's good because then at least I will have more games to play to kind of keep me busy from now until what was it? From now until February. Because if you guys don't know, unless if I do get Animal Crossing in January, then there's that too. Um, so I I don't know. I just they're like the games that I'm thinking of doing is I'm just gonna say the Expedition. I'm sorry, I'm getting it wrong, but I'm gonna say it like that because saying a lot of these words plus that word is not easy for me. So I kind of like singing a song, but you don't know every single exact words, you know, because like look at all the people that copy each other's music, and they complain about it. But it's so that's why like for me like when I'm talking a lot of words within a full sentence, I usually will come up a word that kind of like almost feels like it's saying the word, but it's not saying the word. Like me, I'm saying Expedition 33, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, if you guys definitely watch the Game Awards. But yeah, so I feel like so besides that game and Donkey Kong Bonanza, that I can pretty much just buy and 100% just start playing. There is one other game that I can pretty much buy, but I have to wait until January for, and that is Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch 2 version. I'm gonna get this. I'm definitely gonna make sure to get the Switch 2 version, because I just need to make sure I pre-order it soon. Hopefully that they don't, sold out or something like that. Because I'm also trying to finish up my Resident Evil 9 Requiem bundle that I'm trying to pay off uh, for the Switch 2 where it's the games that come with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold Edition, Resident Evil 9 Gold Edition, and Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I am planning on getting the deluxe edition specifically for PlayStation, for my PS5 Pro. Um, plus, I have learned some new things about my PlayStation 5 Pro, where I have always keep my PlayStation upward because of based on like people's pictures, or when other YouTubers are recording, they show reveal like what their PlayStation looks like, and so I thought it would be always good, but then I learned that there's like this thing called pasting that's within the system, and if you have your system up upward too long, and definitely if you're a big gamer like myself, you play a lot, it's not a good sign. You want to, and I kind of remember, I just thought about it, like, well, because that kind of makes sense, because PS1 flat, PS2 flat, PS2 flat, PS3 flat, PS3 slim fat or flat, flat. Um, technically, also yeah, PS3 fat flat, PS4 flat, PS4 Pro flat, but you could tip it up if you really wanted to and book up your discs. Um, and then pretty much right when the PS5 came out, it was upward. When it got revealed, it wasn't laying down; it was standing up. And so, I thought it was always standing up until I learned that pasting can melt if you're a big gamer and stuff, and that's the sucky part for myself. So, there's a very high chance that I might have to. That might be the reason why my system is kind of acting up lately. Of that, like I told you guys before, my PlayStation 5 system has not been very much connecting very well to my internet. Even though I have the Ethernet cord fully plugged into my internet box and my PS5 Pro, but it won't let me see like my friends online, even though I know I have at least 10 to 20, 20 to yeah 10 to 20 people online every single day because I play with a lot of people, and one of them I definitely know is on every day like I am. So yeah, so there's a very high chance that I might have to like just to start anew. Will pretty much have to get a new Ethernet cord that's like maybe the same size as the one I have right now, and get a newer PS5 Pro. And I know that the PS5 Pro just got an increase of the system, so my goal is to trade in my old PS5 Pro for a new PS5 Pro. And the sucky part is that I just bought this new controller. Like I could technically return my old PS5 control, my white PS5 controller that came with the system. I could do that one. The only issue is that that white one has a drift issue, so like the price could like kind of lower it, and that's my worry because it's like I got this black controller literally for Black Friday and stuff, and I love it because from PS2 to PS3 to PS4 has always been black controllers, and I liked it a lot because it doesn't get dirty a lot. You know it just looks better. Not saying that the white PlayStation 5 Pro looks not good or the controller doesn't look good. It's just that it just gets dirty faster. You could see all the yuckiness on it, and I just like, dude, that's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. But but now we're definitely getting off track. But I wanted to say that because that has to do with like my upcoming streams, where like maybe I could continue doing streams, but I just really need to figure this stuff out before I actually continue wanting to do console streaming. Because, like I said, there's a lot of amazing games coming out that I do want to stream through PlayStation to kind of reveal to you guys, and not just that, but also stream like VR games to you guys too. Because that's another big thing that I do want to make sure I get. Maybe closer to my birthday. Because to be honest, I really want my birthday to be very big. You know, like a very big, big, big birthday for myself. And already it's kind of a big birthday anyways because Resident Evil 9 Requiem will be available to be played later that night is the sucky part. um, but you know, from now until then, like throughout the day, like I can watch my Power Ranger movie on my, you know, if I get my OLED TV, and then I could be able to, play some, you know, do some other stuff, and you know, crossing fingers, hoping that one of my friends will help me to go get my Wii that day is just my cross my fingers hope. Um, and so yeah. Um, and one of my friends I know that does play Animal Crossing. I'm wondering if she's gonna be getting the new one for the upgrade version for her on the for the Switch 2, and if she does pre-order it, I'm gonna let her know if we should we should definitely like pre-order at the same game, or at the same spot, so she can help me go get it at least for that game specifically. Um, and yeah, no, because like other upcoming games too, guys, are like games like Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So getting excited for that. Kingdom Hearts, like I said, Kingdom Hearts 4, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Um, and again, there's definitely a lot of like I said, there was a good chunk of games today that I'm very, very, very excited about. So yeah, but let's just play a couple, or not a couple, but like at least maybe counting this one of like maybe like 3 games, just 3 games, mainly because of how late it is right now. It's like 10:02, but that was just because the Game Awards is Game Awards, so then someone's getting towed right now.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Um, so yeah, I do want to see if it is. I think it is a tow truck. It's a tow truck, but trying to be invisible.
My power is a gift from Solo.
30 seconds
Oh, we're
before you
defending.
attack. Get ready.
Is your aim really as good as they say it is, Hawkeye?
But yeah, no. Also, I was very happy to hear that because I was watching the Game Awards, that
One in a totally different timeline?
Mario Kart
Battle
World
starts in 5,
got
4,
a
3, 2, 1. We have
got
to stop
got
them from
a
securing the mission area.
a trophy also. You did not even try to push with me. Wow. Plus, this guy, wow, that dude is getting reported. Oh my god. But yeah, no, the game I was kind of playing before, because I did wanted to play a little bit more games before I did this stream. Um, because like I said, it was pretty big for myself. You know, and the reason why I wanted to do this stream and why I'm playing this game is because one, I actually when it came to multiplayer games, I have been actually playing a lot more this game than really a lot of any other multiplayer games. Uh, But yeah, no, I'm definitely very excited because, like I said, I just it's definitely one of those very exciting because more details about Resident Evil 9 Requiem was there that technically, to be honest, I would really wish I didn't see it. Because no matter what they showed me, they could have easily just repeated the same freaking video. I know a lot of people would have been pissed off or upset. I did not even close to trying to kill him.
We are undefeatable!
But yeah, so the main big reason why I have picked this game, not because of, is not just because of myself wanting to play, because this is my biggest like multiplayer game I have been playing a lot and stuff. Nope. But yeah, so the other reason why I picked this game specifically tonight to talk about the Game Awards and little small stuff here and there was because of the announcement of what's big coming. The fuck? That I have, or they officially have announced at the Game Awards specifically, and they have announced a brand new character, or I think two actually. Yeah, they have officially have announced of a brand new or two new characters coming to Marvel Rivals starting in January. Pretty much meaning of like the. Why did you do that? Okay. My team sucks. Um, that's fine. I can change my team. I don't mind. Yeah, so two new characters. One of them was very easy in understanding what the character is, and it's Deadpool. Deadpool is coming to Marvel Rivals as of January 15th. Ooh, that was a waste of that. That was a waste of that. Nope. But yeah, no, the other character specifically, I don't really fully remember exactly. Oh, that's ours. Nope. But yeah, no, I just I don't physically remember the actual exactly the other character because you know, I do watch a lot of Marvel. Like I know, you know, this character's name is Star Lord. Um, so like I do know, you know, characters and stuff. Dude, I said it's just right to freaking Captain America's face. Um, but yeah, um, just very much exciting stuff. You know, like I said, like most of the bigger game, you know, a lot of big things, you know, are not really going to be starting to get better or get hyped and stuff not until starting in January. Because technically this month is pretty much over when it comes to you know brand new games coming out. Like I definitely think there are like smaller games coming out this year, or within this month of December. Because you know we still have like a week and a half before you know Christmas, and or yeah, a week and a half until Christmas, and then we also you know pretty much updates on games that we already have. So um, so yeah, so it's definitely you know it's definitely a you know I already do have technically a lot of games to look forward to right now from now until January anyways. So like I'm pretty much good to go personally. So um uh Reed. I do want to get better with him actually. 'Cause I do want to get some more skins unlocked from him. Um
I talk a lot, I fly a lot.
but yeah, so um
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
so but one of the big things that I will definitely try my best to get better with, or if I was to do more streams when it comes to campaign games, I'm gonna make sure to pick like games that I definitely feel like one that I know that I can actually beat with you guys on stream.
Battle starts in
You
5,
know,
4,
um,
3, 2, 1.
oh, it was square.
A nice deep freeze.
That is not.
A nice deep freeze. Here comes trouble.
Mind the exploding plasma.
Got my back? I've got yours.
Can't touch the heat, bitch.
God is so
Plus the other big thing that you know,
Day at the spa.
nice deep freeze.
Someone stretch my back.
A nice deep freeze. Any Parker power.
Double KO.
You're
where did I
halfway
do
there.
that?
Keep going.
Fucking hurt.
Damn.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Mind the exploding plasma.
That one hurts. Hey, Parker. Go, girl. Boy. It's okay. You need me.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I suck.
Dang. I got him that far.
Sorry I trashed this.
Close in 3 generations. That's the saying anyway. Right, Tony? A nice deep freeze. We should destroy these off.
Really? What a coward. Dum dum. Dude, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just firing crap. I wasn't even focusing on the point anymore. I was just focusing on trying to get my ultimate again. Because I knew that by then I would have gotten my ultimate very easily. Alright, let's do one more game. Oh, toxic fucking idiots. Let me see. Oh, look at this. I got more than this dude. And what is it? He got two. Oh, now he wants to? Okay. Alright. But yeah, no. The reason why there's a good chance, you guys, that I will stream Resident Evil 9 Requiem, be is mainly because I have the regular game specifically,
Did you
through,
guys have a vehicle to stop or
my
something?
Nintendo Switch system, or sorry, technically my Nintendo Switch 2 system, because it's not gonna run on the Switch 1 at all, because it's not
Anyone
available.
else want a snack or something?
Um, and I was kind of been thinking about this a lot lately, that I feel like, um um yeah, I've been kind of definitely thinking about this a lot. Why can I not just figure out how much he is by himself? Why? Why does it have to, like, I have to go all the way over here just to see if I can do it? What's hot? Going hot, hot. Um, what's going on? So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little, yeah. Um, well, there's that one. If that one's there, that means the other one should be here too. Yep, right here. Perfect. So 1400 by itself. Okay. So I think that would be kind of cool. Um, but yeah, no, like I was telling you guys before, I feel like, um the reason why I'm hoping for I don't know if it's gonna actually happen, but the reason why, like, I was thinking about streaming Resident Evil 9 Requiem to you guys was because, Uh, yeah. So the main reason for it is because like if there is a very high chance that Resident Evil 9 Requiem might possibly get a VR version, I want to stream that one specifically to you guys. There's a good chance that I might play it like through first, like on my own time. Just to get the jumps. You know, I knowing that the game's supposed to be more scarier than Resident Evil Village, so there's still a good chance that even in VR, it's gonna scare the crap out of me. So, um, but yeah, it's specifically because like I'm hoping that it's the VR2 version of Resident Evil 9 Requiem is still coming to systems because me personally, I've been wanting to get back into VR, specifically the PlayStation VR2 because like I could, you know, because to be kind of fully honest, like I know there's like a very high chance that Harry Potter might be coming to Fortnite, and even besides that, I don't really know if I'll be wanting to go back to Fortnite just to get Harry Potter because like there's I pretty much have like K-pop Demon Hunters on my Fortnite account, and I still don't touch the game ever since I got it. Like pretty much ever since like the new chapter, like I don't know. I just plus their new stupid dumbass emote called 6-7. I don't fuck with that because I don't fucking understand why it's funny. Um and it doesn't mean anything. Like people are going crazy over this stupid fucking number. Um like they're going so crazy that fucking In and Out specifically had to take out that number of 667 because of that. Because people just want content. And so like they would freak out going, "Oh my god, he said 6-7." Like Jesus, like grow up, you fucking idiots. I'm just saying, like it's like an actual fact. Like, like because luckily with Fort or like because they make it so easy to get it anyways. Like I think it's like all you have to do is like log in or something like a certain amount of days, or you have to do something to get it. But I don't know. It's like Overwatch 2 was doing it too, and then there's also like a good. There was like talks that there might be doing a collaboration with Overwatch 2 and Fortnite. When that is the most dumbest thing also that I've ever heard of Overwatch 2 and Fortnite trying to do a collaboration. Like, cause personally, number one is because there's no fucking possible way of doing gliders for Overwatch 2. Um, like I don't know. I've been like kind of like noticing this a lot lately that I've been not really fucking caring about game games and collaboration that much anymore. Um, I did like it. The one biggest collaboration that Fortnite has done of why I continue playing it was Avatar. I literally have like the normal version, the one that went enclosed, and I even have the other I forgot, blanking on her name. It's been a while since I've seen the show for it's not Katara. It's the other woman that's the actual Avatar. I'm just like blanking on her name for some reason. But yeah, no, I have her too. Um, And the collaboration with Star Wars has been very successful for myself too. But for some reason, it's just like Chapter 7 comes around and just not very hyped you know, about Fortnite lately. Like, I might get on just specifically to do the music and stuff because I do like the music. I have some songs for myself and some from through like the music pass. Um, but in my personal opinion, I feel like besides the music and stuff, I might not even touch that game anymore and stuff. Like seriously, like I don't even get on. Like I don't even play with my friends that much anymore because all they fucking play is Fortnite. Like they do other things, other games too, but it's only on PC stuff. Like if they wanted to play Rust or um Repo and stuff like that. Like that's only on PC stuff. And technically, I could technically play those kind of games with them if I did get like a Steam Deck and stuff. Um, but because there's also the Valve uh system that's supposed to be coming out soon and early 2026. Um, that I was a little bit confused why they didn't announce anything for Valve's new system at the Game Awards at all. Like, not even a mention. So I'm a little confused about that part, though. But let's just get into one more game because we still do have one more game to play. So I know that we only played 2 matches, and I did say 3. So, but yeah, no.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
But yeah, no. Like I don't know. I just I'm trying to figure out what, like, when it comes to vlog videos specifically, I am trying my best to figure
Hey,
out
Dongguan.
specifically
Well,
of,
okay. I'm the brightest in the
I am gonna
sky.
play this guy again. I have been trying to figure out, um, like, what kind of vlog videos to do, um, because, like, I would like to be, like, not, like, famous, like, an actor famous, like if I wanted to be a famous actor and stuff, I would rather just go to college for that. Like I can go to college and go to acting classes that I am also in the middle of thinking about doing. 'Cause I'm so young. Like yeah, I'm only 29, but like I'm pretty close to 30. But February. That's why I always talk about my birthday or being excited for my birthday because the date of the game fully coming out at nighttime. And stuff is very exciting. Um, because they were attacking from behind. But I was like, wait, I started hitting this guy right here. shot us up right there.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Just ask Ben.
And to be kind of honest, you guys, like it's the reason why I'm been kind of putting a lot more attention towards my Nintendo Switch 2 a lot more is because, you know, with myself thinking about wanting to. No heals. Ooh. Cool. Wait, I didn't touch the. Oh my fucking god, I didn't even touch the goddamn thing. How? Wow. That sucks. That sucks a lot. You know, because like I was telling you guys before, I kind of want to balance my life a little bit. And you know, like I said, video games are a big part of my life, but I also want to kind of, you know, if there's a very high chance that, you know, like, yes, like I might not be able to, you know, right away get a, you know,
Not for sale.
a big, you know, a big thing into, you know, a big gaming, like acting job right off the bat, right at, and stuff. Like, I know that that's not like going to be possible right away, but you know, it's just like a very big thing. Like, you know, a person that loves video games and you've done acting and stuff. Like, dude, I could be able to be on a TV show or a movie, or even
They're ahead of us.
shitty ass team. Look at that dude just hiding like that. Like, I was hiding because I knew that my team is not gonna fucking help me for shit. Yeah, you're telling me.
Capture the mission area.
See, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I can't fucking do anything on my team. That guy might be actually hacking on a fucking quick play match. That's actually crazy. And knowing that this is going to be like kind of like my only multiplayer game I'll ever fucking touch, I think right now.
Yummy. Fire. Ooh, that felt nice. Right?
I can't fight the team by myself. I don't know what, I don't even know where my team is the problem. Like, no one's even on the point. Like, or even trying to get on the point, I feel like. See? Right there. Like, notice how none of my fucking teammates were on there and I got play of the game. Ace. Because I did everything. That's crazy. Towards the end of the game, I got Ace on my team. But we lost because I have a shitty team. But, like, you know, this is why I'm okay with quick play because it's like, you know, at the end of the day or at the end of the game, it's like, you know, it's just a freaking quick play match. It's not like 100%. You know, it is definitely not one of those like, you know, I need to win to like level up my character because that's really all I'm doing. You can kind of see like I'm already halfway done to getting to night. Because I do want to like kind of like get that unlocked, you know, get this unlocked. That will be at nights. But like, you know, unlocking these two things, I think it's, you know, plus that, and who knows what other upcoming like skins that Human Torch is going to be getting. Um, you know, mainly also too is because like, you know, we do have multiple new characters coming. We have, you know, one of them I think is going to be for tank. We have no confirmation about that yet. But you know, like characters like this, like Wolverine, like you know, like I haven't been doing him a lot yet lately, because of the other new characters in the game. Like I've been playing a little bit of with Phoenix, pretty good. You can kind of see that I played a lot of him because I got him up there. I got Jeff up there. I got Raccoon up there because you know I've been mainly playing a lot of healing throughout the years of me playing this game. Um, but a lot of characters I have gone to night already. Like Iron Man is pretty close to Captain. Um, Iron Fist is not too far into this one. Yeah, like I'm only 95 points. And then Invisible Woman also not that high up there. Um, at least with Human Torch, I'm pretty close to getting him fully leveled up to Knight. That I definitely think I'm gonna definitely play a little bit more and stuff before I get off for the night. But yeah, but you know, this is why I like quick play because you know I get to play game or like with characters that I don't usually play with, like Hawkeye, or Captain America. You can kind of tell that I don't play him. Blade is another character I've been kind of getting into playing a lot of because he is freaking strong, so I'm starting to know how to use him. Black Panther is one of the ones that I do suck with, the worst with. Um, you know, but I know the more that I try, you know, the more that I try, the better I could get with him. Adam Warlock, I am trying to get, you know, Adam Warlock is another one of those characters that I do want to get better with. I do got him tonight that I'm very surprised I do. Um, but um, but yeah, no, like see like this character for example, like you can each one you do is like gives you like 25 points each, and then you know after 60 minutes 60 points. Like these are like kind of the characters I do want to play as because like you know see how like this one only gives you 10 each plus 60, so 60 like 90 points altogether. So like you know it kind of sucks a little bit. Each character has a different you know I have noticed that a little bit here and there that, you know, some of them have, most of these people have 10, but some of them, you know, don't. Like how, like, uh, you know, Adam Warlock has, you know, 60 and 3 set 25s. So that's like a lot of points actually playing as this character. Um, Okay, so Cloak and Dagger is also 60 and 325s. Now I know why I'm pretty close to getting that one done too, the captain. So, what about Armor Frost? No, just 10s and 60s and just play a lot of her. Okay. What if I can? I never. Okay, so it's 3 10s through 10s, 3 10s. Human Torch, 3 10s. Helena, 3 10s. So a good chunk of these people are 3 10s each. Moon Knight is different. It's 60 and 325s. Okay. I feel like there's been like a pretty decent amount of updates on these characters specifically because like I wonder if like because I feel like I've seen these being 10s before, but then they upgrade maybe they updated it to 25s. I don't know the main reason. Okay, Namor is also the same. Wow, I didn't even know. Maybe that's why I got up to 260 or like tonight pretty fast. Because Namor is like one of those characters I do love a lot. Like I'm thinking about wanting to get this battle pass specifically because so I can get this skin specifically. Like the skin like looks so much like freaking Pirates of the Caribbean. Barbossa. Um, or I'm trying to remember the one that's like the sea and stuff. I'm blinking on it. It's been a while since I've watched a lot of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Um, a lot of movies I'm kind of waiting for, specifically to what was it? Oh, Iron Man's the thing too. Oh, that's cool. Now I'm definitely gonna get him to Captain pretty fast, actually, as I'm thinking about it. And that will be this one, and then that one, and then what about Shark actually? What? 40, 40, 40? I wonder if that's because I'm in Captain. Dude, I actually wait. I'm wondering. Cause see, this is 10s in Agent. Let's go to the one that says Knight. See how Knight has 25, 25, 25, and 60? Where we're going to, like, let me go to a different one. Let me go to Red Cannon. 40, 40, 40. What? Okay. Oh, see, I'm learning the art thing, new things already. Cool. Because I'm on 9 on this one, so this is 25 each plus 60. Dude, that is crazy. No wonder why everyone's able to get up to Lord really fast. Maybe they updated that to make it so people can, like, get more characters up there. Because, yeah, 10 as Agent, Punisher, 40, 40, 40, 60. What? That's crazy. So that means anything that's in purples, those those specific things are 40s each. Damn. So that means when I get him to Captain, the 25s will go up to 40. Dude, I will be beaming with this character to get to the next one over. What? That's gonna be crazy. I feel like my top characters that I could possibly get to, because yeah, see, like right now, my number one top character that could is closer to this this one is pretty much anybody that's in Captain right now. Like this one's pretty close to halfway. Punisher, kind of the same, equal. Um, Technically the only one that's literally the closest to actually this one is Jeff, because I played the crap out of this dude like crazy. And you can kind of tell because I have this, and now I have this. So I play this character a lot. So even though I do want to get better with other characters like Mr. Fantastic I definitely want you can kind of tell that I have played him some decent amount of times, for like timing and all this other stuff. So, um, but yeah, so like I said, you guys, I will keep you guys updated about the gaming through PlayStation. Like I said, if I really am speculating of correctly of getting a new Ethernet cord with a new PlayStation 5 Pro console, this is not gonna be like right now. This is more gonna be like next year specifically. If there is no new system, I don't think there's going to be a new system next year except for the PC part. Um, but depending on the price of that system, I've actually heard that my PS5 Pro is pretty much outbeats that thing, and that's crazy to hear that. That a PS5 Pro that's been out definitely more longer than the Steam machine, and it's outperforming or is going definitely because the PS5 Pro already outperforms the Steam Deck and even the Steam Deck OLED, and that's pretty crazy. And I know that for a fact because if you go to the Steam library through your Steam Deck, you would know that or notice that there is a lot of games through Steam that you can't physically play on your Steam Deck, like games like the second game of Horizon, the Forbidden West. Um, like because it tells you that the graphics are too much, that can't handle it. Where my PS5 can, my PS5 Pro, and that's what I'm trying to say is like it's crazy. Like I'm kind of like depending on the price of that system, because like cool, it's supposed to be like a little bit more powerful than the Steam Deck, and that's awesome. Finally an actual system that might be more powerful than the Steam Deck. But I don't know. I'm where I'm when it comes to like going out and about, I feel like the top two systems that I would definitely use will be a Steam Deck or the Nintendo Switch 2 or any of my old school handheld systems like my DS, 3DS when I get one. Um, and that's my other goal for next year is to make sure I can get some more handheld systems because, like I said, I want to be able to balance my life of doing other things than just video games. And I know that I've been wanting to go to work, but, trying to be an actor for like a movie, TV show, or even a play, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience, and it's not going to be physically easy. Because I haven't been really social to a lot of people lately because with myself going, because when I go to work, I'm on call, so it's like I'm not kind of socializing that much a lot because it's like if I'm not at work, I'm at home. And then when I'm at home, I'm trying to get things done at my home. Like, if I need to go food shopping or if I need to go figure out something, you know. But I'm mainly at my house. Um, because, because the other thing is that I don't drive. And I feel like I would never want to. Unless if I get myself the electric bike. But even with the electric bike, I would need to lose weight, and then two, I would have to save my money for the electric bike, and yeah. So, but like I said, like you know, my my top two things that I'm hoping for next year is one, maybe trying to do this, because I have tried to do the acting thing, um, before, Um, but it was in a time where I was didn't really know too much about myself. Like I didn't know if I wanted to do that or if I wanted to do something else. But then pretty much everything changed when I wanted to do stream. And I stopped like everything. Like I stopped going to work, I stopped doing a lot of stuff. And then when I noticed I wasn't really doing really well with my streams, and that's why I'm kind of don't even know what to do right now. Like I have so many options like why I'm on call right now with a job. Why like there's so many options I have like getting a real job, going to, getting more on call jobs, I don't know, or even trying to go to college for being an actor, like there's so many big things like, cuz I've been thinking about wanting to get back into doing flutes. Cuz I love flutes. But the only issue is that if I was to go to college to be a professional flute person, for like maybe upcoming like, you know, games or movies or something, and maybe even vlog videos in the near future or something, I wouldn't really be able to. Um, the only practice I'll be able to do is like if I went to somewhere that's not in my apartment. Like I could do it in my apartment, but it's like if it's not because I have to do it during the daytime no matter what, but it's a little just like echoey in this place. So it's like when I blow, I bet you it's gonna go like all the way around, and it's like gonna hurt my ears a little bit. So, um, I was able to do a flute before was because I was in like when I was younger, I was in like a caring home that I was practicing my flute outside on the basketball court right outside the house, and um, so I just have a lot of possibilities for myself that I don't even know what to do. And I have so many options. Like, it's just one opportunity to do. Like, be a musician, of being a flute person. Or most people know. Well, I can't really say it because it's technically taken, but flute guy. But that name is already taken from the guy that performed at the Game Awards today. So, um, but I definitely can tell you guys this right now as a pretty much a pre-update is there's going to be a lot of vlog videos coming up. Definitely within January. Um, for some upcoming games for the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Um, and if I do get some, even after I get my OLED TV, and if I have enough that I want to get some games, for when I switch to, I might even do a vlog video to, reveal those things. Wait, 1 hour until competitive mode closes and leaderboard freezes. Is there an update? Yeah. Okay. In 1 hour, that's like 12 o'clock. What is like the update at like 1 o'clock? What? 2 o'clock? 1:30? Who knows? Um, but yeah, like I said, I will keep you guys updated. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing for this month specifically, because like I said, there's definitely going to be some stuff going on right this month specifically of like just trying to get through the month, um, and trying to figure out what I want to do for New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. So there's just some definitely some stuff that I need to want to make sure I again, I'm still like a little early, but still, I just know that like next week I have like a Christmas party I have to go to. One of my friends invited me to a Christmas party, so I'm going to go want to do that next week. Um, So, and that's the week before or I almost said, I pretty much said it, but Thanksgiving, but no, I meant Christmas, a week before Christmas. And um, so yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm trying to make sure, what I'm doing is going to make me happy, um, because, I don't want to I don't want to start going into something that's not going to make me happy. As a person, you do not want to do that. You do not want to do anything that's going to make you unhappy or make you sad, or, well, not just that, but like more of like frustrated and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so for now, guys, um, that's all I'm gonna talk about today. I know I didn't talk too much about the Game Awards in this video, even though that was part of the title. Um, but to end off this video was a big thing that did happen during the Game Awards, specifically for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Sadly, it was not the reveal of PlayStation VR 2. That did not happen. And plus, I don't even think they're going to announce it at the Game Awards. I bet you it's going to be like on a tweet or at a PlayStation showcase or something like that, or maybe even a Capcom showcase in 2026. But to be honest, it would have to be in February or the beginning of February. Um, but no, it had to do with Leon being in Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So, Resident Evil 9 Requiem is going to be a very good game, very exciting, and, like I said, I do have a bunch of games to play from now until then anyways. And definitely when I get my OLED TV, I will have a lot of movies and TV shows to watch from now until then too. So, um, be busy, 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 busy. Um, and yeah, like I said before too, like next year is gonna be pretty big and definitely exciting, but it's also gonna be pretty much more hectic than this year. The reason for that is because, um, yes, I might want to go to college to be an actor, or try to be an actor, at least to get my feet in, put my feet in the front in the door, like, take the first step and stuff, of to being an actor. But I feel like because I feel like I have a lot of potential to be an actor. Um, and like I said, even from like a play and stuff, like, I feel like I have a potential to do that. Um, and if it, with myself starting at the with the play, totally do it, 100%. Um, But then there's also some other things I was thinking about wanting to do, and that is to be a teacher's aide. Because I know that being a teacher, it does take actual years of college to do. And technically, yeah, I could technically be, personally 100%. I could possibly, yeah, 100%, uh, you know, sorry guys, just random bumps out of nowhere. I didn't even leave the house that much today. Like I went outside and just checked the mail, and then just randomly I just have like bumps. That's so weird. Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, no. The other thing was specifically being a teacher's aide. And so um, and I know, from now until whatever way direction I want to go first happens. Um, I just it's definitely one of those things where, like, even with myself going to school, I definitely want to, like like be. I feel like there's like kind of like things telling me, like, like, hey, definitely do something to balance your life. And then, you know, because like specifically for myself, 100%, I feel like the reason why I don't play on my Nintendo Switch 2 system is this, you know, oh, it's right there. Yeah, the reason why I feel like I do not play on my Nintendo Switch 2 system is specifically because I don't leave the house a lot. You know, because I'm not a big social person. Um, you know, because like when I go to the gym, like I don't totally 100% just talk to my, you know, talk to him at the gym. But, you know, we'll usually like key each other like, hey, my turn, your turn, okay, okay, okay. And then we go to the, you know, to exercise our legs. He does the stairs, I do the treadmill. And then we do our thing again. No one talks. He puts his headphones on, I put my headphones on, we do all our stuff. And then sometimes I cue him and sometimes he cues me to like, hey, let's go, we're good to go. Or I'm good to go, or he's good to go, and then you know sometimes like I'll end early because like I'm kind of getting busy. Um, because I'm multitasking. I'm doing like watching like my show as I'm you know speed walking on the treadmill. So it's like I get a little bit dizzy from doing that. And I don't even know where this story's going to be honest. I'm just talking just to talk, but no, okay, now I understand where this is going. But pretty much what I'm saying is that like when I'm getting out of the house to go do stuff, like you know, like going to college to be an actor, like you know, when I'm waiting for somebody to pick me up or something, like I could literally plan on just bringing my Nintendo Switch with me. Boom, there you go. Like I can literally play a lot of my campaign games on my Nintendo Switch 2 as I'm waiting for somebody to pick me up. And then when I come home, I have already done my school. I have played video games. Boom, I can come home, go on my OLED TV, watch a movie, and relax. And that's what I'm trying to like wanting to do. Like I want to be able to balance of all three things that I want to do. Like I want to be an actor. I want to be able to play video games, but I also want to relax of watching a movie. And I could definitely do all three, and I definitely can because I have my Nintendo Switch 2, but I have to apply to my college, and I also have to uh not just apply to my college, but also or I also have to get the OLED TV. But when I do those two things, boom, you know, one, two, three. You know, and sometimes like, you know, if I really do want to play like games like Marvel Rivals, I have a whole weekend throughout the day,
Anyone
play
else want
Marvel
to snack up?
Rivals, play a good chunk of hours on it, you know, like and then pretty
Hey,
much,
I see some
you know, take a
familiar
break,
turtle
maybe go on a,
lately.
you know, I'll
What
take a
choices
walk
have you
and then
had
come
lately,
back,
though?
take a shower, go on my, you know, take a break from my console, go on my OLED TV, watch a movie on Disney Plus or
Nothing better
Netflix,
than a party.
and then
Except
relax
maybe an
again.
epic
You know,
battle.
so it's like I can already see my like that's my potential. Like, you know, I can figure that out and think about it, but like, you
Anyone
know,
else
the
want to
only thing
snack
is
on
that
some galactic
I need to have
lollipops?
confidence in myself of doing it. Um, so yeah. But for now, guys, I will keep you guys up to date for upcoming games for vlog videos, and I'll keep you guys updated for continuing the streams for YouTube videos on the console when I figure out all the information of my issues, what's wrong with the connections and stuff. And then yeah, so for now, guys, until the next video that I don't know when that's gonna be, but stay tuned with the term. If you guys definitely turn on your bell notifications, you guys will definitely know when I go live next. But for now, until the next video, the gaming update shows out. Now, too, if it's daytime for you guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good night, sweet dreams. And if it's nighttime, as of 11 p.m. Pacific time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, sweet dreams, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.